You can take all I own. You can even take away my life. But nobody can take.
28 minutes on to the 7 o'clock. It's that time to say good morning to you, Grenada, Carrier, Coupé, Martinique, the rest of the Eastern Caribbean, the rest of the world. Good morning. And off the bat, I that's how I'm going to start this morning. I want to say a happy birthday to a dear lady. She's celebrating her 94th birthday today. I'm speaking of Miss Rosalind Cadet. She is currently in Frequency. We call her Miss Queen. It's your birthday today, Mommy Queen. Happy birthday to you. I do hope that the Lord will continue to bless and keep you strong and going on and on and on. I wish Mommy was here. You all would have celebrated together. That's how close you all were. But I know you'll have a wonderful day today. Your daughter, your sons, everybody, they'll chip in to make sure that you have a wonderful day today. So Miss Queen, happy birthday to you. Keep smiling, all right? I love you, love you, love you.
Intercession with my
Yeah. All those of you who are celebrating birthdays today or anniversaries, whatever you're celebrating, happy that to you.
Jesus.
Good morning, Yoland Swan, Michelle Daniel, Yulin Alexander, Monica Meros Williams. Yeah. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Lovey, good morning. Hey, folks, I urge you, please do not catch that flu, man. It's bad. Bad, bad, bad. God alone knows how I made it this morning. Sylvina Charles, good morning to you. Yeah, wow. Fever, headache, eye ache, everything hurting, the joints, everything. My goodness me. I don't want that for my worst enemy. It's bad.
You can take away my home.
That's what we're talking about. Nobody but Jesus. He that make me come here this morning, trust me. Imagine after 4 yesterday, I fall up in my blanket and I didn't move until it was after 3 this morning.
But nobody can take
trust me.
my Lord.
The good thing about it doesn't stay on me too long, right? Yeah, my resistance comes up.
Take away my
25 minutes on to the 7 o'clock. We have the word of the day coming up next. This is for Yulin.
Holy Spirit, take my soul.
And folks, the word of the day today, that word is pragmatic. 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 And what it means dealing with things sensibly. Dealing with things sensibly, in order. Here's how we can use that word in a sentence. He took a pragmatic approach to solve the problem. Yeah. Be pragmatic today. Be pragmatic. Yeah. Approach things sensibly. You know what I'm saying? Yep. Good. Oh my goodness. It's cold. Rico Andrew, good morning. Mary E. Banks, Natalia Ross.
Holy Spirit, fill my soul.
Holy Spirit, I can't even sing this morning.
Holy Spirit, take my soul.
The motivational tip of the day comes up next. Good morning to those of you in the diaspora. My good friend, I've made some friends, man. Mr. Samuel Caesar, Mr. B, and the folks at Crossroads Radio. Good morning, Brooklyn. Joe Bailey and the guys, Randall and the guys. Good morning, Brooklyn. All right, this morning it says break goals into smaller tasks. Tackle big goals by dividing them into manageable steps. This prevents overwhelm and keeps momentum. Prevents you from becoming overwhelmed. Break them up into smaller tasks, yeah? Set achievable goals. nice. Nadisha, good morning to you. And the folks inside of Coffee. Papa Jerry, good morning. Congratulations to you, bro. As a matter of fact, congratulations to all the finalists in the Independence Calypso competition.
My God is, my God is, my God is,
It's not actually a Calypso competition. It's a, independence competition.
my God is,
Because there's Groove, there's Soca, Mr. Hits and those guys. The nutritional tip comes up next.
this distant land. Guide my steps away from temptation.
Follow these steps and you'll be fine. Drink lots of water. Keep the body.
Breast milk contains all the nutrients a baby needs to thrive during the first few months and years of its life. The milk helps to support the baby's brain growth and the development of children. Many women face challenges with breastfeeding for many reasons. Here are a few ways mothers can boost their nutritional intake to improve breastfeeding. According to the Center for Disease Control, women who are breastfeeding need to add 330 to 400 kilocalories per day to their daily caloric intake, compared to other women who are not. Additionally, lactating mothers should consume foods that are rich in choline and iodine, as these are essential nutrients needed for the body to function adequately during the first year of pregnancy. Great sources of iodine and choline are dairy products, eggs, seafood, iodized table salt, protein food groups, beans, peas, and lentils. Other essential nutrients are iron, calcium, protein, and vitamin D. Although seafood like fish are great sources of iodine, breastfeeding women should avoid eating more than 2 portions of oily fish per week, as fish contains mercury, which can negatively affect the child's development. Foods which contain caffeine like coffee, chocolate, and energy drinks should also not be consumed. Breastfeeding mothers are advised to include a variety of foods in their daily diets and to include foods that include a variety of fruits and vegetables, unsweetened juice and smoothies, starchy foods like sweet potatoes, whole grain bread, whole grain pasta, brown rice and provision, whole grain breakfast cereals, beans and lentils, eggs and lean meat. Dairy and dairy alternatives like milk, cheese, yogurt, and nut milk can also be incorporated. Women should also increase their fluid intake or drink the recommended daily intake of water to stay hydrated. It is recommended that while breastfeeding, you have a glass of water, low-fat milk, or a sugar-free drink beside you. Follow the GFNC's socials for more information on nutrition and women's health in the month of May. Until next time, the Grenada Food and Nutrition Council reminds you to look, eat, and feel well.
Rolls ring a bell? Yes, they keep the body working.
Holy Spirit, take my soul,
20 minutes on to the off 7.
my soul.
Cheryl Lalji, good morning.
Holy Spirit, take my soul.
Michelle Bernard, Karen Archibald, what's up, girl? Michael Sherman, Ulrich Schoon, good morning to you all. May. Hope you all are doing fine, alright? In the cold. Yeah, real cold. So once again, I want to extend the sincere birthday greetings, the best birthday greetings to you, Mommy Queen. I want you to do all you can today to enjoy it. Get up and dance. Dance this morning. Leroy, good morning to you, bro.
Spirit, take me to
Leroy Cadet.
a place.
The folks at Norris James New Business Systems, good morning. Miss Cadet and the team, good morning.
Like your prophet said,
I know all you're going to make the day special for her, right? Nice.
your Holy Ghost fill.
What's buzzing this morning? Let's see what's buzzing. All right, the government of the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia donates relief supplies to Grenada, and also skills subject textiles, clothing, and fashion gets EC $120,000. In the region, Haiti's Voltaire meets with Pope Francis. Internationally, Sweden seizes a ship after suspected Baltic Sea cable sabotage. And in sports, Grenada team reaches final in the 2025 Caribbean STEM Olympiads.
My God is, my God is.
Those are the stories buzzing this morning.
My God is, my God is, my God is, my God is, my God is worthy to be praised.
Good morning to you, Felon Blackett, the Smallies. What are you doing, Papi? Good morning to you and the family.
Guide my steps
Hope you're all doing fine. Corinth, good morning. More tea,
in my heart, I know that
content, of course, Bellevue, Apretut, Mount Agnes, good morning. The Macmeos, good morning to you. Yeah. My goodness me, this cold is. Eggies, good morning. How are you doing, bro? You and Chief, all you doing fine? Hope you all doing fine, yeah? Folks, the AM edition of News, Sports and the Weather comes up right after these messages. Don't you go anywhere.
man. Unlocking opportunities, Excel leads the way in digital advancement every single day. Fair internet access for all to share. Transparent billing with consumer care. Excel 3EC bill safeguarding our rights. Net neutrality, consumer protection shining bright. Mobile number portability available to you. Switch providers seamlessly. Keep the number true. Excel 3EC bill promoting fair play in the digital world. Every single day, affordable services are important for all. Through the EC bill, there'll be progress overall. Excel and the NTRCs connecting our communities.
Excel and the NTRCs, digitally transforming our space together.
Get so much more with Quartz Ready Finance. Whether it's a furniture upgrade or appliance replacement, it's easy when you shop using Quartz Ready Finance. Get more flexibility by choosing your payment terms, more affordability with low monthly payments, and more access with fast and easy application. Plus, there's no down payment and you make your first payment in 30 days. Get great deals and gifts with select purchase. Get so much more with Quartz Ready Finance. Only at Quartz. Bringing value home. Special conditions apply.
This is the GBN Morning News for today, Tuesday, the 28th day of January. Coming up in the news, the government of the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia donates relief supplies to Grenada, and skilled subject textiles, clothing, and fashion gets EC $120,000 boost. In the region, Haiti's Voltaire meets with Pope Francis. Internationally, Sweden seizes ship after suspected Baltic Sea cable sabotage. And in sports, Grenada team reaches finals in the 2025 Caribbean STEM Olympiads. We've got the details to these and more after these messages.
Served Grenada for decades. We are the #1 and largest electrical supplier.
Hi, welcome to Sunny Electrical. How may I help?
We offer electrical wiring accessories, tools, and appliances for all residential, commercial, and industrial applications, which is what we are known for. And we expanded our products with new innovative ways to modernize your home. New homeowners will be captivated in our lighting showrooms.
Some more pendant lights here. These are very multifunctional because they can work for kitchens, living rooms, bedrooms.
We have a wide selection of lighting, ranging from indoor indoor to outdoor and solar. We are also available for site visit services to assist you with selecting the perfect light for your forever home. We are located at Dusty Highway in Grenada and St. George. Sudden Electrical. Best value, expert advice, quality products. We hope to see you soon.
Good morning. With the details, I am Gordon Joseph. The government of the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia has donated 21 containers with essential supplies in the form of relief supplies to Grenada. A handing over ceremony was held Monday at the Ports Authority boardroom. The Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, through the King Salman Relief Center, has extended a hand to Grenada at a time when such generosity is significantly impactful. This, according to Minister for Foreign Affairs Joseph Andal, is not just an act of giving, but rather an affirmation of humanity's capacity to look beyond borders. We have more on this.
What we witness today is not charity in the traditional sense. It is a message, a declaration that in a world often wounded by differences, there is still room for cooperation grounded in empathy and respect. Let this handover not be a conclusion, but instead a continuation of dialogue, collaboration, and mutual support. Grenada will honor this gesture by ensuring that these resources are used wisely and in a way that uplifts those most in need. To our friends from Saudi Arabia, you have our respect and our gratitude for this aid and for the example you have set in being responsive to the call of humanity.
Minister Andal gave the assurance that the aid will be put to use as is intended.
Will not sit in warehouses or be hidden away behind bureaucracy. Instead, it will find its way into the hands of those whose lives will be made better by this effort. It is a tangible gesture of care that resonates far beyond immediate need.
In an effort to provide an adequate learning environment for secondary school students engaged in textiles, clothing, and fashion, the Ministry of Education has procured and distributed materials valued at approximately 120,000 EC dollars. The distribution took place at a technical, vocational, and educational training, that's TVET, teachers workshop, earlier this month at the Westerhall Secondary School in St. David. 23 teachers were empowered through group sessions on day one of the workshop, where questions for the 2026 School-Based Assessment, or SBA, were developed. The ministry anticipates that the provision of these supplies will lessen the economic burden on students who would like to pursue the subject but are deterred by the cost of materials. The Ministry of Education will continue training teachers to develop their competencies and to promote TVET by hosting an extravaganza to showcase students and teachers' skills. In an effort to enhance cocoa production and maximize the benefits for local farmers and chocolate producers, a comprehensive 5-day training workshop was held in Grenada, focusing on improving skills and techniques in the cocoa industry. The training, organized by the University of the West Indies Cocoa Research Center, guided participants through various aspects of cocoa production at the Grenada Cocoa Association's chocolate factory. In collaboration with the Food and Agriculture Organization, the FAO, and the Ministry of Agriculture and Lands, Forestry and Marine Resources, the UE Cocoa Research Center introduced game-changing techniques to address the challenges faced by Grenadian farmers. The training targeted cocoa farmers, agronomists, extension officers, and local chocolatiers, offering a mix of practical and theoretical sessions. Topics explored included improving cocoa quality, boosting productivity, and using better planting materials to ensure higher yields and improved resilience to environmental changes. Professor Path Uyumaharan, head of the UE team, emphasized the importance of these training sessions in building the capacity of the local cocoa industry.
Grenada is facing a lot of challenges. Grenada has enormous potential for cocoa, and it has done really well in terms of chocolate production and distribution. But the whole value chain depends on the sustainability of the cocoa farms. And increasingly we are facing challenges with regards to hurricanes and so on, and the farmer is not being very profitable as a result. So we need to really bring mitigation strategies for climate change in terms of cadmium in the soil, drier conditions, more drought tolerance, deeper root systems. So the whole idea is really Grenada has a potential, but it has a lot of challenges in meeting the potential. And how can we overcome those challenges so that Grenada can really meet its potential in cocoa and chocolates?
Agronomists in the Ministry of Agriculture and National Focal Point for Cocoa, Kason Charles, said the holistic session benefited each participant in the individual way.
The takeaway sentence is that it's not business as usual. We now are paying more attention to our clones, to our propagation, to our planting material. We have a lot more understanding of issues like cadmium. We have a lot more understanding of what we need to do regarding disease management. Yes, we had a very large curriculum that we had to cover over 5 days. I believe that everything was covered. I believe that everyone here had an advantage from this meaningful impact that was endowed on us. The chocolatiers left with a lot of information regarding fermentation and sensory, a lot of information regarding drying. The extension officers left with a lot regarding disease management. We have now even more information regarding black pod and witches brew management. The producers left with a lot of information regarding cadmium management and overall soil health.
A food technologist and research fellow at the Cocoa Research Center, Dr. Darren Sukha, said the training was paramount to Grenada reaching its fullest economic potential.
We went through the sort of mechanics of how to carry out a fermentation, what to look for to optimize the end point and that sweet spot of flavor development, and how we can carry that through on to drying as we have here, and further quality in terms of storage, how we assess and monitor quality, and how we can appreciate the flavor notes that we can now communicate to our buyers for our beans and communicate to our chocolate makers to have them express that potential in their products for the local market and for the foreign market, for the tourism sector and for export. And there's a lot of work to do. We've started a process. We're building on the existing knowledge that is resident here in Grenada, and we want to see the young people become more involved in the informed way that we can approach the cocoa value chain, capturing the climate smart approaches, carbon sensitive approaches to cocoa farming, and a holistic quality appreciation for our cocoa beans and value added products.
One of the participants of the training, Aaron Sylvester, owner of Tri-Island Chocolate, expressed his gratitude for the knowledge that was extended to him over the 5 days. The UE team plans to submit a policy brief to the government outlining the proposed strategies and recommendations for enhancing the country's cocoa sector. That's the local news. Stay with us. The regional and international developments along with the sports and the weather, they're straight ahead. In the region, the Dominica Air and Seaports Authority, DASPA, on Monday said rescue efforts were in progress for a missing plane that left the Douglas Charles Airport on Sunday afternoon en route to the neighboring French island of Martinique. In a brief statement, DASPA said that the four-seater Cessna 172 aircraft had lost communications after departing at around 3:46 p.m. local time, and all relevant local and French emergency response teams are currently working to locate it. It gave no details as to how many people were on board the aircraft, which is described as a single-engine, fixed-wing aircraft and as the most produced aircraft in history, as well as being a popular choice for flight training. DASPA did not give the nationality of the pilot. However, eyewitnesses said the plane is believed to have crashed between Riviera Syriac and La Plaine on the island's southeast coast. The head of Haiti's Transitional Presidential Council, Leslie Voltaire, held a private audience with Pope Francis last weekend, according to an official statement issued. It said that during the 20-minute audience on Saturday, Voltaire, on behalf of the Haitian population, thanked the Pope for his constant support and messages of encouragement, particularly through the Urbi et Orbi, or papal blessings given to Pope on important occasions, the declarations which deeply comfort Haitian Catholic Christians around the world. The statement said that during the meeting, topics of importance were discussed, including the defense of human rights, the fight against poverty and inequality, political instability, peacemaking efforts in Haiti, as well as climate challenges that aggravate Haiti's vulnerability. The statement said Pope Francis renewed his call for social and political harmony in the Americas with a focus on Haiti and expressed his support for the Haitian people and affirmed his prayers for a peaceful and stable nation. Looking further afield, Swedish authorities have seized a ship suspected of damaging a data cable running under the Baltic Sea to Latvia. The Vezhan, a Maltese-flagged ship, is now anchored outside the Swedish port of Karlskrona. Prosecutors said an initial investigation pointed to sabotage. An inquiry has been launched involving Sweden's police, military, and Coast Guard. Images shared by Swedish media showed that the ship appeared to have a damaged anchor. However, on Monday, Bulgarian shipping company Navigation Maritime Bulgaria, which listed the Vezhan among its fleet, said one of the ship's anchors dropped to the seafloor in high winds and that there was no malicious intent. And finally, Israel says 8 hostages due to be released in the coming weeks are dead. An Israeli spokesman says the updated hostage list from Hamas matches Israeli intelligence. In the first phase of the Gaza ceasefire, 26 hostages were still due to be released. That number is now 18. The Israeli government made the announcement as hundreds of thousands of Palestinians returned to North Gaza after Israel opened checkpoints. That's the regional and international news. The sporting highlights are straight ahead. All right, sporting fans, the Caribbean Science Foundation, CSF, held the 3rd annual Caribbean STEM Olympiads from 13th to 19th January 2025 in a virtual format. In this science, technology, engineering, and math Olympiads, individuals and teams representing educational institutions or themselves competed in math, computer coding, and robotics, and also electronic systems. The Olympiads at 3 different age levels: 12 to 15, 16 to 18, and 19 to 21. The Grenada team that reached the finals was from T.A. Marichaud Community College, TAM CC. They were Aiden Pivot, Stefan Neptune, and Alexander Komenko, who competed in the Math Level 2 Olympiad. This team gave a commendable effort and placed 4th overall out of the 27 teams that competed in both the preliminary rounds and the finals. A total of 264 students from 9 Caribbean countries registered for the 2025 Olympiads, making it the highest registration to date. After the preliminary rounds, 41 teams made it to the finals. There were 34 finalists in the Math Olympiad, 39 in the Computer Coding, and 25 in the Robotics and Electronic Systems Olympiad. Medal certificates and cash prizes of US 500, 400, 300, and 200 were awarded to teams winning platinum, gold, silver, and bronze medals, respectively. The medals and award ceremony revealed that Jamaica led the medal count with 10 medals, followed by Belize and Guyana with 4 each, and Barbados, St. Lucia, St. Vincent and the Grenadines, and Trinidad and Tobago with 2 each. The competitions focused on rewarding ingenuity as well as critical, logical, and analytical thinking. In particular, the Math Olympiad was held in a Jeopardy-style format and covered the fundamentals in topics ranging from consumer arithmetic to vector calculus. The Computer Coding Olympiad tasked applicants with creating apps, games, and websites aimed at solving a challenge faced by Caribbean communities. That's the sports. Stay with us. We've got the weather forecast straight ahead. That will be followed by a recap of the headlines. And folks, for the latest weather forecast, we join forecaster Jonathan Price at the Met Office of the MBIA. Good morning, Jonathan.
Good morning to you and good morning, listeners. Here is the weather for today, Tuesday, the 28th of January, 2025, as recorded at the Mount Bishop International Airport. It is currently partly cloudy. The winds are coming from the east at 13 miles per hour. Barometric pressure is 1012.9 millibars, which is below normal and rising. Present temperature is 26.1 degrees Celsius and relative humidity 81%. Yesterday's maximum was 31 degrees Celsius and the minimum last night 25.4 degrees Celsius. Over the past 24 hours, 3 millimeters of rainfall was recorded, which brings the total for the month so far to 83.2 millimeters. And now for the public forecast for Grenada, Carriacou, and Petite Martinique Valley for today and tonight. The weather is expected to be partly cloudy with isolated light to moderate showers with an increase in cloud cover and showers overnight. Today's maximum will be 30.5 degrees Celsius with winds east-northeasterly to east-southeasterly at 13 to 22 miles per hour. Seas will be moderate to rough with waves 6 to 8 feet in northeasterly to easterly swells, hence a marine advisory remains in effect. Low tide will be at 8:15 a.m. and high tide at 2:15 p.m. Sunset will be at 6:07 and sunrise at 6:32. Just to repeat the public forecast valid for today and tonight, the weather is expected to be partly cloudy with isolated light to moderate showers with an increase in cloud cover and showers overnight. From the forecast desk at the Mount Bishop International Airport, I'm Jonathan Price. Have a great day.
Thank you very much, Jonathan. Have yourself a great day yourself. Folks, the weather forecast came to you with the kind compliments of Rennick and Thompson Company Limited.
If you are 50 years and over or turning 50 in 2024, our 50-plus car insurance is perfect for you. It's loaded with free benefits like loss of use, special perils, and windscreen cover up to $2,500. Getting to 50 is filled with ups and downs. Let's celebrate these moments together and look forward to 50 more. Call Beacon Insurance at 440-4447 or log on to beacongrenada.com to get a free quote today. Special conditions apply.
6 minutes after 7 o'clock to end the news, a recap of the headlines. Skills subject, textiles, clothing, and fashion gets 120,000 EC dollars. Haiti's Voltaire meets with Pope Francis. Internationally, Sweden seizes ship after suspected Baltic Sea cable sabotage. And in sports, Grenada team reaches finals in the 2025 Caribbean STEM Olympiads. That has been the morning edition of news for today, Tuesday, January 28th, 2025. On behalf of the entire news department, I'm Gordon Joseph, thanking you for listening, wishing you a productive day, and extending the invitation to you to stick and stay with the network, because we are with you anywhere and everywhere.
Grenadians, the National Celebrations Committee invites you to celebrate the next 50, embracing a future of development, transformation, and unity as we ready ourselves to mark the Grenada's 51st anniversary of independence. On February 7th, 2025, activities include the Independence Monarch Competition semifinals, January 25th at Lassages Playing Field, with the final carded for Saturday, February 1st at the Sutters Bus Terminal. National Church Service, February 2nd, 3 p.m., Crossview RC Church. February 6th, National Colors Day, Interministerial Competition and Independence Cultural Extravaganza from 7 p.m. at the Grenfell Bus Terminal. And on Friday, 7th, it's the grand finale at the Kirani James Athletic Stadium, the Independence Day Rally, Military Parade, and Made in Grenada Expo. Let's all celebrate in true Grenadian unity, the anniversary of our 51st independence.
Grenada is such a beautiful country.
Are you ready for the ultimate culinary showdown? GBN presents Oil Down Fest. Oil Down Fest. Oil Down Fest 2025. Who will be crowned the Oil Down King or Queen? Compete to win in exciting categories like the most creative presentation and People's Choice. Mark your calendars, Saturday, February 1st, 2025, and join us in celebrating Grenada's 51st independence anniversary in style. Call or WhatsApp 473-407-8458 to register. Don't wait. Spots are filling up fast. This one-of-a-kind festival will feature electrifying music from Hot FM's top DJs, vibrant craft exhibitions, and captivating performances by local artists. Don't miss the tastiest and most exciting event of the year, GBN's Oil Down Fest 2025. Saturday, February 1st.
Darling, they look real good, enough.
Proudly supported by Flow.
And so it begins. A journey like none other. Every moment has the potential to be unforgettable. Bring home a piece of the tropical green forest with every emerald. Capture the sparkling light of flawless water in a diamond. Make the sunrise and sunsets last forever. With precious colored gemstones, the essence of happiness is in our most precious memories. So, when it all comes to an end, bring home something that will last forever. Colombian Emeralds International. Bring home more than a memory.
Grenada is indeed beautiful and worth exploring. We firmly believe that you should be allowed to do so. Why not explore Grenada with James Services Corp Off-Road Tours? Whether you decide to explore Grenada with your family, spouse, or large group of friends, we are ready to welcome you. Our tours are guaranteed to leave you with wonderful memories of Grenada if you are visiting, and excitement if you live here. Book a tour with us now by visiting our website www.jamessvcs.com. Call 1473-442-3769 or email info@jamessvcs.com. James Services Corp Off-Road Tours.
I am Dennis James Williams, owner and director of James Services Corp, Looking forward to welcoming you to the beautiful island of Grenada to explore with James Services Corp off-road tours. See you soon.
Explore our beautiful island of Grenada from an angle that is unique and off-road, but equally fun. We are 100% family-friendly tours.
Classic Lighting Caribbean presents Everything Solar and LED, a classic trade show, January 31st to February 2nd, Grenada Trade Center, from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. Come experience solar energy at its best through a range of solar-powered products, including solar multicolored floodlights, solar vision floodlights, all-in-one street lights, 3,000 watts portable hybrid generators, solar portable power packs, 48-volt batteries, and 6.3 kilowatt inverters, and more. And introducing our newest solar air conditioned units. Lower your energy cost with our range of solar products. Be part of Everything Solar and LED Trade Show, January 31st to February 2nd, Grenada Trade Center, 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. Classic Lighting Caribbean, lighting up our lives.
Are you looking for a reliable, affordable, and customer-friendly pharmacy? Look no further than Hills and Valley Pharmacy, the nation's leading healthcare products and services provider. We are committed to serving you at convenient locations. Find an extensive and affordable selection of prescription and over-the-counter drugs and medical supplies at Church Street, Hillsborough, Carriacou, Jubilee Street, Grenville, St. Andrew, near the bus terminal, and Halifax and Grenville Street, St. George. Our committed team is always available to offer valuable assistance for managing your health and wellness. Discover the additional benefits of our wholesale distribution on Halifax Street and our Medcare Center on Grenville Street, where we provide in-house physiotherapy, massage therapy, doctor consultations, and eye care services. Our commitment is to satisfy all your healthcare needs, including competitive prices, loyalty rewards, and special discounts for seniors. Contact us at 435-6904 and WhatsApp 535-4734. Choose Hills and Valley Pharmacy. Remember, your health is our business.
Unlocking opportunities, Excel leads the way in digital advancement every single day. Fair internet access for all to share. Transparent billing with consumer care. Excel through the EC bill, safeguarding our rights. Net neutrality, consumer protection shining bright. Mobile number portability available to you. Switch providers seamlessly. Keep the number true. Excel through the EC bill, promoting fair play in the digital world. Every single day, affordable services are important for all. Through the EC bill, there'll be progress overall. Excel and the NTRCs connecting our communities.
Excel and the NTRCs, digitally transforming our space together.
Get so much more with Courts Ready Finance. Whether it's a furniture upgrade or appliance replacement, it's easy when you shop using Courts Ready Finance. Get more flexibility by choosing your payment terms, more affordability with low monthly payments, and more access with fast and easy application. Plus, there's no down payment and you make your first payment in 30 days. Get great deals and gifts with select purchase. Get so much more with Courts Ready Finance. Only at Courts. Bringing value home. Special conditions apply.
All right, folks, it's just on 16 minutes after 7 o'clock, and I'm expecting guests. However, they're not here as yet, so I'm going to open the lines. Is there anything that you'd like to talk about? know the digits, 435-2041. If there's something that you'd like to make mention of, this is your opportunity to do so until our guest arrives. Give me a call. Wow, 435-2041. And we've got to the telephone line right away. Good morning, caller.
Good morning, Mr. Joseph. How are you, sir?
I am alive and very thankful. How about you?
It's nice to know you could battle the flu.
Yeah.
Well, I heard about it, but I haven't encountered it, but I heard about it. Anyway, Mr. Joseph, on the news this morning, I was really, really taken aback.
Okay.
And it has to do with the cocoa sector in Grenada.
I know that's a passion of yours.
Well, not only a passion of mine. Let's put things into context. Grenada have economic potential. And the economic potential of Grenada lies within the agricultural sector. What it is in the agricultural sector, or the commodities or the areas in the agricultural sector that come to the forefront, or should be 1, 2, 3 in terms of priority: cocoa, nutmeg, soursop, and the spice area. But for some reason, with all the academic training and education the Grenadian people have, from the top to the bottom, we don't have the sight, the foresight, the insight to see and recognize the areas of our economic potential. What we do? We sit on our laurels, we beg, we cry, we bawl, and yet, in the same token, we are self-destructive. Mr. Joseph.
Yes, sir.
It is high time that we wake up. Otherwise, in the final analysis, our blessings will become a curse. God forbid, I don't know if you reach that level yet.
Okay.
Have a great day, sir.
You too, bro. Have a good one yourself. Yep, good. 19 minutes after 7 o'clock. I'm seeing somebody on Zoom. All right. Yep, good. 435-2041. That's the number to call. Let's go back to the telephone line. Good morning.
Thank you very much, Pleasant. Good morning.
Welcome to the program.
That gentleman that just spoke there, he is absolutely correct. It's not a matter of cost and whatnot. The cost is already on us. It is already on us. I mean, we have too many academical people in this country here, and to be fooling ourselves, in particular with the agriculture system. No, I want to give the government our praises for trying to revive places like Kada, places like down in the cow farm and whatnot. But we used to produce our own sugar. We used to do many different things. The cost is already on us, man. Thank you very much. Have a good day.
Thank you, caller. Thank you. Wow, that's passion. All right, folks, we take a quick commercial break and try to engage one of our guests via our Zoom platform. We'll be back.
from the people who came through sugar and change.
Stepping off the plane, it's so easy to breathe again. Life in the big city has finally took its toll. And it's been so long, but I'm finally home. And what better place to rest my weary bones than on this beautiful island where there's so much to see. Every corner I turn, there's something there to remind me of my beautiful nation and what it means to me. Not a thing out of place, that's what's special about it. And do you hear? It's the songs the birds are singing. Do you hear? It's a sound that's everlasting, and there's no end in sight. Just the beginning of our lives, sweet Grenada. This is home, yes. And do you hear? It's the songs the birds are singing. Do you hear? It's a sound that's everlasting, and there's no end in sight. Just the beginning of our lives, sweet Grenada. This is home, 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 sweet Grenada. Yeah, this is home.
All right, welcome back to the conversation. Of course, I told you that we have guests. With me this morning, I've got, I think I might as well just let her take over the show, I think. Yeah, I'm unwell.
No, you're not. You've been sounding good all morning.
Yeah, no, I'm unwell. All right, we've got Chrissy, and together with Aaron, he's representing Tri-Island Chocolate. They've got Love Fest coming on. I heard this commercial, and I'm saying, I have to be there because I need some love.
Ooh, we all need love. Yeah. We all need love. Good morning and Happy New Year. I feel like it's okay to say Happy New Year until the 31st of January.
Yeah, of course. Of course. So we want to get some information as to what Love Fest is all about. I'm going to head straight to Aaron because Aaron is always a busy man. Good morning, Aaron. How are you?
Good morning. I'm very well. Thank you.
Okay, and tell us Love Fest. Give me a synopsis of Love Fest.
Well, I should introduce Aaron because Aaron is part of Love Fest. It's one of the experiences. So Love Fest is a one-day festival, a music festival, including more than just music. So it's Valentine's themed. It's happening the Saturday right after Valentine's on the 15th of February. And we're outdoor in the lovely Quarantine Point Recreational Park from 5 p.m. to 2 a.m. So it's an experience that celebrates community, connection, love, creativity, and part of that creativity is the chocolate making experience by Tri-Island Chocolates. So Aaron is going to curate this and he can tell you a little bit about that.
I'm going to ask Aaron that. Is Rastiva going to be there?
Perhaps.
So Aaron, tell us about your input into this.
Me and Chrissy have kind of collaborated really to put together this unique experience. So as some people may or may not know, at Tri-Island Chocolate down at the Spice Basket, guests would come to the factory and get to make their own chocolate bar. What we've basically done is brought this to the Love Fest experience where couples, friends, groups, or individuals can basically make their own chocolates or chocolate bars at the actual festival. So we have the ingredients, the cocoa, the sugar, the cocoa butter, and they'll get the chance to together grind away and make their own chocolate bars and have a wonderful experience together, and then hopefully get to share the chocolate bar. Hopefully the wives or the girlfriends will share it, but if not, then the chocolate is all theirs to go with. And that'll be a real experience where they get to understand about how we make chocolate firstly, but secondly, to just have the experience of making a chocolate bar together and have that unique experience that's going to take part at this wonderful festival.
Well, that ties in nicely with a news item I read this morning that the UWI Research on Cocoa Campus, they're doing some investment into cocoa and chocolatiering and so forth. So that it seems like there's a Grenada chocolate or Grenada cocoa beans is on a roll in recent times. There seems to be a drive to resuscitate it, and I guess with you adding value to it makes a whole lot of sense.
100%. I think a lot of people don't understand or realize that there's only 7 countries now. There was 10 before, but there's only 7 countries in the world where 100% of the cocoa that comes from the country is fine flavored cocoa. You have West Africa, and unfortunately they're more in 40s and 60%. But in Grenada, Jamaica, Trinidad, and a few other countries, 100% of the cocoa is of the highest quality in the world, which is why, as you said, Grenada's on a roll right now.
Okay. All right. So the Cocoa and Love Fest, how do you make that synergy?
Well, chocolate has been a lover's dessert from time, right? Mm-hmm. So, it's one of those things that you usually gift to someone for Valentine's Day. You may get flowers, chocolate. But I think, why not make it a bit more interactive? Why not make that chocolate together? So that's why we have Aaron and Tri-Island Chocolate at Love Fest. I think it's the perfect synergy for one of our interactive experiences.
Well, I can vent for that because I had the opportunity of interacting with Aaron on a different scenario with the chocolate making and so forth. And Aaron, that experience was epic. So folks who are intent on coming to that event, they can expect to be wowed.
Indeed. Yeah. Indeed.
So the specifics of the event, it's on...
So the event is on Saturday, the 15th of February. And so we have about 3 weeks before event. So you have some time to get your advance tickets or pay more at the door. But it is a live band experience at Quarantine Point. So we have performing live Boise and the Bad Squad Band. We have King Ajamo in the building. We also have Cole Baldio, known for her soulful vibe. And she's performing, all 3 of them performing their original music, which is so important every time we host a music festival in Grenada. I believe in making sure that we're showcasing our talent here. So we also have Solid the Band, well-known cover band in Grenada, full sound, live instruments, great vocals. They will be there. And, I can't leave out Pan. I have a thing with Pan. So Pan Wizards will also be performing live on stage. stage. So in between, we have DJ music as well, as we transfer, change over from band to band on stage. But outside of the live band experience, we're also curating an outdoor dining experience. So we have a variety of vendors there who will be offering food. And as I come on over, I'll tell you more about what the menu is going to be like. We have a cocktail bar and a drinks bar. I know a lot of people love their cocktails when they go out to something as fancy as Love Fest. So we have that ready. And then also with the experiences like Aaron just mentioned, we have the chocolate making. You'll also get to experience candle making with luxurious scents, so you can make your own candles. Yeah.
That is awesome.
So you get to make your own chocolates,
that's awesome.
Make your own candles, and we also have a space where you can learn a little bit of Latin dancing earlier on in the festival. And something that's quite interesting we're including as well is a moment for singles to meet up. So not just couples are invited to Love Fest. If you're single, if it's a Galentine, so you're coming with your girlfriends, you're coming by yourself. But we wanted to curate a little moment for singles to also meet each other in case,
Come single and don't live that way.
I mean...
I like this.
Yeah, so it is really a full festival in the true sense. A festival means there's loads of different activities happening, not just the live music, and we believe in bringing that experience to Grenada for the very first time.
One of the things I like is that the venue. All right. As yesterday, I had Richard Duncan here with me, and he was emphasizing that Quarantine Park is Grenada's last green space. Available green space, and it's important that we utilize it for these sort of events. Yeah, it's awesome.
We have to add energy to our spaces, and this is one great way of doing it. I must say hats off to the Rotary Club of Grenada. They've been doing a fantastic job with the park, and it's why we chose the space. I mean, sunsets at Quarantine Point, amazing. The sun will set around 6:15 on Love Fest evening, and the moon will come up just after 8. So we're going to be having breathtaking views on this peninsula.
You have me jittery already. It sounds very romantic.
It is. It's going to be romantic. And come with your phones ready, because we're creating little spaces in the playground, calling it Cupid's Playground, for you to take pictures with yourself, your girls, your friends, your family, or that special someone in your life.
Who's the brain behind this?
I don't know.
Has to be someone dressed up all Valentine's.
I know, right? I'm wearing hearts on my T-shirt. I have a rose in my hair.
Yeah, it has to be.
Yes.
Yeah. So back to Aaron before we run off. Any special? I know. What I know about you is that you always have an extra special something. Yeah. What's that extra special something on a Love Fest?
Well, I mean, I can't give everything away, but all I can say is that we have been creating some additional treats that couples are going to get a chance to sample when they come to make their own chocolate bars. So some of the things that we have created recently is chocolate and rum truffles using Clark's Court rum. We've made some truffles using Rivers rum. And then we've got some kind of caramel chocolate infusions that people can enjoy using different liqueurs that we have on the island. So that's just a little snippet, but when you come to make your chocolate, you're the ones that are going to be experiencing what we have to offer. So all I can say is I can only encourage everyone to, 1, yes, come, but 2, come and book to make your own chocolate bars, and then you'll get to experience. And it's going to be things to drink and things to eat when you come and experience a trial and chocolate experience.
Sounds rather interesting. Tell me the cost for entrance.
At this point in time, advance tickets are $100 for one. And, because we're encouraging you to come a little couple up, you can get tickets for $180 for 2. And we also have guaranteed parking. So there is parking available at Quarantine Point. But if you wish to have guaranteed parking, so a spot is reserved just for you, you can purchase that in advance for only $20.
Wow. Okay, so the date is
15th,
Saturday the 15th of February. I will remember that day because that's the day after my father's birthday. My father is actually Valentine's.
He's a Valentine's man. All right. So it's the Saturday after Valentine's.
Yes, I will remember that.
Lovely.
And I know it's gonna be epic.
It will be epic. I'm so excited to see people, connect with themselves and connect with each other at this event, because that's what it's all about. Love is really the beginning of everything in this life, and we really encouraging people to come together. So much has brought us apart in recent years. We've been isolated, and as Upstage, we've even been bringing people together, even in the pandemic. That's how Upstage started, and now we're excited to expand that connection, that music, that love, that passion in the festival space.
I think we need more of this sort of activities. Not everything has to be a jump and wave, and sometimes people need to just be mellow and sit back and just enjoy, and I look forward to more events like this.
Yes, I look forward to it as well. And we're excited to see people come on board. You can get your tickets now at Grenadian Optical on Melville Street, St. George's, as well as at Spiceland Mall. And you can also go online. Go to fet.com is the place. And you can also go to Eventbrite and just type in Love Fest Grenada or Love Fest, and you should be able to get it. If you want more information, our website is up with updates. It's www.yourlovefest.com.
Okay.
Yeah, so yourlovefest.com. Same thing on social media at Your Love Fest.
Aaron, thank you very much, and I look forward to enjoying more of your cocoa. Just make sure Rastiba is there, okay?
I shall do, without a doubt.
All right.
Thank you very much for your time, sir.
All right, you're most welcome. Missy Chrissy?
Yes, sir.
All the best.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Folks, we take a break. We'll be back after this. Don't you go anywhere.
Love Fest, who single, who taken, who looking, we want to know, and we're going to find out. February 15th is all about Love Fest. Quarantine Point is the place to be. Boys here alongside the Bad Squad Band going to be live and in living colors, up close, personal, and very intimate. So make sure and get your tickets right now. It's only $100, but if you're coming in couples, it's $180. So make sure and get our tickets right now. Ladies, it's all about you, right? But you don't want everybody to come out. Single people, married people, everybody couple up. Just come out, man. We're going to have a good time, right? Love Fest is a place to be.
Are you ready for the ultimate culinary showdown? GBN presents Oil Down Fest. Oil Down Fest. Oil Down Fest 2025. Who will be crowned the Oil Down King or Queen? Compete to win in exciting categories like the most creative presentation and People's Choice. Mark your calendars, Saturday, February 1st, 2025. And join us in celebrating Grenada's 51st Independence Anniversary in style. Call or WhatsApp 473-407-8458 to register. Don't wait. Spots are filling up fast. This one-of-a-kind festival will feature electrifying music from Hot FM's top DJs, vibrant craft exhibitions, and captivating performances by local artists. Don't miss the tastiest and most exciting event of the year, GBN's Oil Down Fest 2025. Saturday, February 1st.
The oil down, they look real good,
Proudly supported by Flow.
All right, ladies and gents, the conversation continues. Welcome back. It's 19 minutes on to 8 o'clock. I'm joined at this time by Mr. Gordon Williams. He is the principal of the Concord Government School, and he's here to share with us, as you would remember, a couple of weeks, maybe months back, we've been, especially on Tuesdays, we had the folks from the Ministry of Education talking about the OECS Pearl and all the things, the wonderful things that they've been doing as it relates to curriculum development and so forth. Mr. Williams is here to tell us how the OECS Pearl is and will be impacting his school. Good morning.
Good morning, Joseph.
Yes.
Yes, and to the listening public. It's a pleasure to be here, just to share an insight on the OECS Pearl curriculum platform, which is a wonderful platform. I see it as being forward-thinking initiative that is really going to propel education throughout the region, not only here in Grenada and my school per se, but it's a really tool that is really useful for both principals, teachers, students, and even parents, all stakeholders involved, because it gives them a very good overview and shape of the direction in which we're going to take education here.
And that is critical to me, the inclusivity of it, where all the stakeholders are included in that project, especially the parents, the communities, and so forth. So it means that we have that holistic approach to education, and that augurs well for the future.
Most definitely. It's all hands on deck. Growing up, my parents would always say a community is to grow a child. Today, we need the community to really shape the minds of the young ones that we have, and it is so important of that curriculum. And what makes it so even more powerful is that it caters for all students, all students. So even though you have a disability, it caters for you. Even a teacher may be in the classroom and say, differentiated teaching might be a challenge for me. The AI-generated lesson planner that it has, it really assists in that area by helping developing your lesson plan, creating that lesson plan for you out of the curriculum, the Caribbean curriculum that we have, the OECS curriculum.
So you're telling me now that teachers now don't necessarily have to do their own lesson plans?
Most definitely not.
I could go back and teach now.
Of course. And that is one of the, at my school, for instance, I see that platform rejuvenate my teachers, give them an extra purpose why they should be, in the teaching profession still. My staff range from the age 30 to about 58, and those are the higher end of the scale of the age range. You see, they are even more enthusiastic in using that tool because it makes their work so much easier. It is less stress for them. It relieves that kind of stress where you have to go home and sit down and plan and write. But when you just type in the few keywords that you really want, so you have students at different levels in the class, especially for reading, and you just type in the different levels that the students are at, and it generates that lesson for you, giving you ideas how to teach and how to go about, presenting an effective lesson.
That's awesome. So, like everything else, there are some people who are anti-change. Have your teachers all gravitated towards this? Or you still have some pushing back?
At the beginning, there was some pushback. But as a principal and as a proponent of that platform, I really, encourage them, and they really did see the benefit. How it saves them time, how it becomes, for them, the life become even less stressful. And the point is that the time they have to take planning and away from family, these are time now that they can go back and spend with their family. Because within, to be honest, within about 5 minutes, you could get 4 or 5 lesson plans outlined for the next day. So yes, you have to still go through it and fine-tune it to meet your students. But the idea is it give you to incorporate both technology in the classroom, moving away from that traditional the sage on the stage teacher. I am the author of information. No, it gives you the opportunity to really be a facilitator and a lead in the classroom.
Whoever would have thought that we would have seen the computer preparing lesson plans for us? Do you think that's a plus?
It is a plus, and AI has been around for quite a while. All right. I remember I did a course with in the States, and the teacher, the school was giving you a lesson plan. But I think this OECS poll went a step further. No one has to write lesson plan for you anymore. You go and tell the AI what you want, and it generates it for you. And that will make it so unique, and this platform so unique. It is customized. As an AI, it is customized to use only the OECS standards and curriculum and guides. So if I can go compare it, for example, with another AI, you just go into another AI, you type in the topic, and it will give you a general lesson plan from not necessarily for our context. But with this platform, it gives you the lesson plan configured to our context, to the OECS, exactly what is in your scheme, what is in your curriculum, what is in your guide, what is in your standard, that exactly what it gives you. So it is more configured and customized for our use. So I would really give the OECS poll a plus for such a wonderful, like I said, a forward-thinking initiative. It's really exciting, and I think teachers have a tool that at their disposal they can use at any time. And what makes it even more so wonderful is that you don't have to log in and you don't have to do all these set of sign up for anything. You just go onto the website, you just click onto it, and you are in, and you are able to generate your work.
So let me ask this: your school has already started using certain aspects of the OECS Pearl curriculum.
Yeah.
And how is it impacting the children?
Well, what we would have seen, we started the pilot since September. And well, we got it on by September, October. The teachers started getting a feel of it, wanting to use it, and they realize, the benefit of it. And it spins off on the children. The children are more excited now. At the end of the first term, we would have seen an increase, an improvement in the grades of the students all around.
Really?
Yes. So that's the kind of immediate effect you have on it. I'm not saying that they are there where we want them to be, but we are seeing that gradual improvement. And I think once my teachers continue to use it, I will see even bigger improvement, and we will get the students, maybe in the next 2-3 years, get them to where they ought to be. And if every school in the nation uses such a platform, I believe also that we will see improvement in both mathematics, language arts, as you see it at the bottom of the table. You will see great improvement in those areas.
Okay, and as it relates to children with disabilities, how does it advantage them?
Very much so. I'll tell you what. If you have issues with your eyesight, you can magnify the screen so you get bigger so you can see it. If you have issues hearing, you can speak to it and it would read for you. That's how improved the system is.
Okay, wow.
Yes.
That's all I can say. Wow.
Yes.
I mean, technology has really, really, really taken us leaps and bounds.
Most definitely. And now is the opportune time that teachers cannot see themselves as just a teacher, sage on the stage with out of information. Now teachers have to transit from being that kind of person to a facilitator for learning.
Okay.
So you facilitate the children learning, because there's content pages with all types of content, both multimedia, interactive, you name it, even assessments. So the teachers you teach a lesson, the teachers does not have to wonder what kind of assessment I'll give. The AI platform also generates that assessment for that particular lesson plan that you can use, and the students can take it instantly as you finish, and you get back the feedback immediately.
Right there and then.
Yes.
Someone wants to get in on the conversation. Good morning, caller.
Morning, Mr. Joseph. Greetings.
Welcome.
I believe that AI is thief in the man's head, quote unquote, thief in his head, because AI telling him everything he would have done. Pay attention. If it's that what he's teaching you, it's misleading you. Pay attention to what have plus the past participle as a teacher that you're getting on radio and boasting of what AI doing for you. Thief in your head, for what it's worth. Thank you very much, Mr. Joseph.
Okay.
It's amazing that some people have that, and again, that is understandable, because when you don't understand it, it is not just it's not thief in your head. It's adding to what you have.
Okay.
So you may have ideas, but the AI enhances that idea you have. You tell it what you have, and you say, "How can I make this better?" And that's what it is. So you've been teaching for years, and if the data is there to prove it. You've been teaching for the past 10 years. How well the Caribbean is really doing in education? In terms of CXC, MCT, yes, we have a number of persons doing well, but at the same time, the majority are below average. But here what? The AI is saying, this is what we can do to make it better. So it's not taking out my ideas from me. It's not replacing me in the classroom. But what it is doing is enhancing what I am doing in the classroom. So, for instance, there are some teachers who push back against technology. So, even though we went through COVID, we distribute a number of gadgets, a number of computers, a number of tablets. Most of them are just sitting in the classroom all now. They are not being used. But here, why this platform is saying, if you have a computer, this is how you can use a computer in the classroom. If you have a projector, this is what you can do. You have your smartphones. The students are in the classroom, so most of them have smartphones. Okay, this is what you can do with those smartphones. So you're teaching, you want to see if the children understand. This is a quiz I can give them instantly, and I can test their knowledge to see if they understand what has been done in the classroom. So it's not really stealing away from you, but rather it empowers you and strengthens you, and give you the ability to deliver quality teaching in the classroom.
So, are you of the opinion that given 2-3 years with the full rollout of the curriculum change and development, we'd see better performances in our schools?
Most definitely. It wouldn't happen overnight, as most people will find resistance, but I think once they get on board and they understand that this is not to replace you, this is to build you and strengthen you and empower you to deliver better in the classroom, I think it most definitely will increase that.
Okay.
You'll improve it.
All right. Well, I mean, I am so supportive of this OECS Pearl, hence the reason why I have continuous engagements, because when I listen to the plans and the rollouts, I am excited. As a past teacher myself, I'm excited about it. I wish these things were available when I was teaching, that I did not have to bust my brain to do lesson plans and all this sort of things. But I can see where it is intended to go, and I am of the opinion that with time it will get there.
Yes, I believe that also. As an instructional designer, likewise, it is something I was clamoring for years. I really see it come to reality. So I'm not seeing it as a distraction in the classroom, but I see it as a real enhancer. Once teachers get on board, once principals get on board, and we start using it effectively as it's supposed to, I will see it will bring tremendous changes in the classroom. So students will come out more empowered. And one of the effects we see about it is that it's not just guiding you to traditional teaching. It teaches you to teach forward thinking, futuristic.
Okay.
So it prepares you also for the world of work, application. What we have seen over the years, a lot of the students who did very well in school, in CXC and so forth, they are just regurgitator of information. Because they learn to pass and they get 12, 13, 14, 15 CXCs. Yes, 15 ones. Yeah, that's great. But when you go to the job, they can apply. And that's the problem. That's a big gap. This platform helps to close that gap. Because your lesson plan now is not just to regurgitate information, but it's mainly application, creativity, innovation. This is what it helps you to infuse in your students. So that is how you're going to help your children.
I'm happy that you made that point, that we have a lot of educated people, but as it relates to performance on their various jobs, it's not showing up. And you are of the opinion that the use of this AI style of teaching would remedy that problem.
Well, yes, I'm not saying it's not style of teaching. It's really just it's a platform, it's an AI lesson planner. So it helps you as a teacher to generate the lesson plan that fits the children in your classroom. So let me just give you a quick breakdown. For instance, you have 2 children who is reading below grade level. You have 3 that is average. And let me say you have 20 that is above average. When you go into the lesson planner and you're typing that information and you're doing a maths lesson, for instance, now it creates lesson and activities for every child in your classroom. Now, he also goes on to say, I am going to give you assessment and I am going to help you how to assess that learning. So every child in your classroom now is catered for. Now, at whatever level you're reading, it doesn't matter. It helps you, it gives you that idea. But here what? Now, a part of it is in the lesson planning. When it's finished, it tells you now how you can apply. Test to see that knowledge is applied. So I may teach you to add, for example, without regrouping. So here now, that may be an abstract for you. I teach you how to regrouping. But then, as an activity now, it will give you, if John has $10, right, and he wants to buy an item for $300 or $399, how much more he needs. So you see the application of just learning addition or subtraction there, how it helps you know as a child to apply it, and that is what it really does. So in the past, you see teachers would say we did addition and subtraction. They just give you some questions on the board, subtract, add, and that connection between where to apply it in situation, giving you scenarios where you can apply it, that I think is missing. And with that AI system, it gives you that kind of opportunity to do that and to close that gap. So when people learn to add and subtract, algebra, I've been a math teacher for quite a while, and I'm telling you, algebra, everybody kind of reluctant to it, and they never see the connection of algebra to real life. But algebra is really there to solve problems.
Yeah. Like y equal to mx add c and this thing and them.
Yes.
But what's the application there?
You see, and that's it. That's when we start doing physics now. And look at the athletes that we have now. You no longer just pick up a javelin and throw it. And that's will tell you that. You just go on a block and start to run. But there is a science behind it. There are calculations that you need. Every angle you release that javelin from has an effect. And you want to throw the 40, so you have to look for that optimum point of release. And so that way y equal to mx plus c comes into play.
Okay.
The gradient. We have to find that, and once you're able to do that, then you see your performance will improve. So 90% is more mental and more scientific as compared to this 10% strength that you would use.
Okay. Well, I'm happy that you came on to, bring some practicality to what we've been, been talking about for the last couple of weeks. And as time progresses, we'll continue sharing the information so that people, parents, guardians, the general public can, get into the transformation of the education system. It's something that I've been yearning for eons now, and I'm happy to see it coming on. I think that we have what it takes to do our own curriculum and modify to make it most effective for our teachers and our students. So, Mr. Williams, I want to thank you for dropping by this morning, and as time progresses, we'll get updates as to how it's been impacting the Concord Government School.
Thank you very much,
folks. That's it for the conversation. We have to join the BBC momentarily. Those of you who participated in the conversation one way or the other, thank you very much. And if the good Lord spare our lives and I'm well, we'll do it again tomorrow, same time, same place, same frequencies and channels.